Hey, so we're going to do some breathing exercises, playing around with sensations of inertia, whether that's imagined, whether it's felt, whatever it is, doesn't matter. So just begin by breathing in and breathing out wherever you are. Eyes can be opened or closed. Just breathe in, expand, breathe out, release. And purposely as you breathe in, let your abdomen begin to expand forward in front of you. And as you breathe out, the abdomen pulls back in a little bit toward the spine very gently. So breathing in and just let your belly or your rock hard abs, whatever they may be, they just expand with the in-breath. And as you breathe out, the abdomen gently pulls back in toward the spine. So as you do this, begin just noticing the sensations of the abdomen moving. And imagine that as you breathe in, the abdomen is moving first, and then the breath kind of gets pulled a moment later, like there's a little bit of inertia or lag there. And then as you breathe out, just release it all back out together. The abdomen comes back into the spine, and the breath goes out through the mouth or the nose, doesn't matter which way for us. So you're going to breathe in and you're going to pull. The abdomen works first, and then just imagine the breath kind of being pulled in like there's inertia. The breath kind of wants to hang out outside until it's pulled, and then just breathe out, just release it all simultaneously back out. So you're going to breathe in, pulling. The abdomen moves first, and then the breath kind of drags in behind it just a little bit, and then breathe out, release. Do that a few rounds. So breathing in, the abdomen pulls the breath in. And as you breathe out, they release. The abdomen comes in as the breath goes out. We'll do this one more time like this. So breathing in, the abdomen pulls the breath in. The breath lags behind just a bit, but it doesn't resist too much. And then breathing out, it goes back out. So now just keep breathing. We're going to do this again. But this time, we're going to imagine that the breath, whatever that is coming in, and then the abdomen is pulled out or pushed out by the incoming breath. And then the breath releases and it pulls the abdomen back in. So the breath is leading the way, and the abdomen is kind of being held a little bit back by a soft sort of inertia. So just breathe in first, and breathe out. And then this time, as you breathe in, imagine you're breathing the breath first. And then the abdomen, as the breath goes in, gets pushed outward by the breath. And then as you breathe out, the breath releases out first, and then it pulls the abdomen back into the spine. So breathing in the breath first. And then the abdomen follows, going out as you breathe in. Breathe out, release the breath, and just imagine the abdomen's pulled back in following it. So we're playing with inertia and the breath here, but just imagine or invite in the sense that the breath itself, the filling of the air into the body and the releasing it back out, is leading the way. And the abdominal movements here are kind of dragging behind, just being pulled. So you breathe in, and as you breathe in, the abdomen is pushed out just a moment behind the rest of the breath. And as you breathe out, the breath goes out. The abdomen momentarily wants to stay out a little bit further, but then it pulls back in. So here the breath is leading the way, and the abdomen is dragging ever so slightly. It has inertia that needs to be overcome. So breathing in, and as the breath comes in, at a certain point, the abdomen begins to push out from the breath. And as you breathe out, you release the breath. Then the abdomen pulls back in, or gets pulled back in by the breath. A few more rounds. So breathing in, and then the abdomen pushes out a moment behind. Breathe out, release. And then the abdomen gets pulled back in. One more time, breathing in. And the abdomen follows, getting pushed out by the breath. Breathe out, release the breath out. The abdomen pulls back in. And then just return to normal, or just breathing in and out without any intention of creating a sense of inertia one way or the other. Then we're going to go back to the first way again, just for a few moments. So now breathing in, expand. Breathe out, release. And then as you breathe in, the abdomen pulls out first, and then the breath is pulled in by the abdomen moving out. The breath itself has the inertia now. And then breathe out, release, pushing the abdomen in or pulling it in, I guess, and it's pushing the breath out a moment later. So the abdominal movement leads the way, and the sense of breath follows just behind, like the breath is a little bit reluctant. It's got a little bit of inertia that needs to be overcome. So breathing in, the abdomen moves first. You feel those sensations of movement first, and then the breath. Breathe out. Now the abdomen pulls in. The abdominal movement is first, and then the breath pushes out. A couple more rounds. So breathing in and breathing out, letting the abdominal movements lead the way now. Release it back out. If it all feels the same, just declare victory, and it's cool. It doesn't have to be perfect. One more time, breathing in, breathing out. And then when you're done, just keep breathing and go about your day.